Welcome back to Chicken D&D. This is the recap for session 7. Hi everybody, I'm Chick, she, they. I'm the Dungeon Master, and that is all I have to say. I'm the streamer here, so let's go over to Red.
Hi, I'm Red. I play Harry Dresden in this here campaign right here, and I'm a wizard slash warlock, and I get into some shenanigans.
Hi, I'm Chris, aka Cribbins. I also stream on Twitch, but in this I play Lotruda, a gender-neutral ranger.
Hi there, I'm Tex, he/him, and I play Drugar, who is a barbarian who is also represented as he/him. And looking happy to be here. Little sleepy. I got a new puppy, so bear with me.
So we start off rewinding just a tiny bit back into session 6, where Drugar steps through the rift that Harry just opened up by dumping all of his magic into it. And so we start with the description of that. Okay, so for like descriptive narrative purposes, we're gonna rewind like some seconds. Just because I want to start with like Drugar making it portals, one who kind of like went through where anybody else was like ready to jump through. Okay, but let's bring the mood real down, real far down.
We're in.
It's not
Focus
silly
on this.
anymore. It's terrible. You guys have done a terrible thing.
I'm thinking about how much money I lost to that Chicago grifter, and it's bringing me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, Drugar steps through the portal. The first thing you notice is that it is noticeably cold.
Tits.
Your first step down is kind of crunchy, and when you look down, it's like a little patch of snow. The ground isn't covered in snow, but you know, like in the spring where like there's like divots in the grass, there's snow that's still there that hasn't like melted. It's kind of like that. It's patchy. So you step into the snow patch. It is noticeably colder. It's also noticeably darker. Like, not like it's not daytime, but almost like there's like a shadow over you. And it's a little windy. So basically you've gone from like a nice temperate forest to kind of like a dull cold.
My nipples could cut glass, I bet.
So you take a couple steps further away from the rift, and pretty quickly behind you comes in Harry, and you see the same thing. When Drugar turns around to meet Harry, he realizes that there's no portal there.
The snow isn't melting.
Correct, the snow's not melting.
Cool.
So as Harry comes through, I'm picturing this, you can tell me I'm wrong, but for narrative purposes, I think Drugar looks behind him, and the first thing that Drugar would notice is Harry coming through a portal, but also that he can no longer see the portal.
Oh no.
So you
Like
notice.
so.
Go ahead.
Wait,
So I see Harry come through it, and it closes.
You see
or it's
Harry
gone.
come through, and there's no portal where he's coming through. He just kind of exists.
Oh dear.
And then Lotruda comes through.
Yeah. Does he? Did he come through in
I'm picturing right now
in his
that
space?
like I'm picturing that because you pushed me back, we're like standing on either side of it, and Lotruda pops up like right between us.
Okay, so what I'm picturing is, for rift physics purposes, when you got pushed back, you didn't go straight back and you kind of went to the side. So Lotruda comes in standing beside you.
Okay.
Harry feels the need to have a short rest, which makes sense. He just lost all of his magic into opening the rift up again, and Drugar is cold, and so he has decided that he would like to try to fashion a shirt out of the blink dog hide. So while they're resting, Lotruda decides to go on a perimeter check.
Well, I do not need to rest at all. You need to make your equipment, but I'm warm enough. I'm used to, well, being northern. So I'll take a perimeter search while you guys rest yourselves. Me and Fox will go just do a circle.
And then Drugar looks at Lotruda, kind of looks at the stump a bit, and being like, is this okay with that cold weather? Is the cold weather gonna affect you at all with that, or do you need?
I mean, to be honest, if it,
like I can come with you. I'm not cold yet.
if it starts to numb, it's kind of a bonus. To be honest,
Oh,
there's
okay.
no. It stops throbbing in the cold.
Great.
All right.
Well, if you need anything, send up the beacons.
If anything happens, Fox will come and find you.
So with a 20 plus your 5, it's like a 25, which is crazy. So you start doing a perimeter. You do notice the same sort of markings on the trees. They're a little less visible here. While you're walking, you notice some small tracks, kind of humanoid. And you continue walking. I would assume you'd follow these a little bit. And they rolled really well, but not well enough. So you start following these tracks, and they stick close to the perimeter. And as you come up, you hear like a little giggling, as well as a gasp, by these bushes.
A giggle and a gasp.
Giggle and a gasp.
Well, the question is,
I
does
just
Lotruda
do
sleep?
the, you know, the suddenly everything freezes and I stop, and I wait for another sound, or any kind of movement or indication of anything, what's going on. Slowly reaching my only arm back to my axe.
So the bushes will rustle a little bit.
Hello?
And with that, goblins will walk out of the... Lotruda has a bad past with goblins and goblinoids. So when Lotruda finds these goblins, they kind of give them the 3rd degree. Hello? Please don't hurt us.
No, why are you injured already? What happened?
A rock came flying through the air and hit my friend in the head.
Did we throw a rock through the portal last session? We did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
There's a couple of my friends just resting nearby. I believe the rock was us, but we threw it through like a portal. We are not from around here. Maybe you could answer some of their questions. Would you come with me?
Oh, okay. I can try.
You can try.
What was
Answer
the
the
facial
question.
expression?
Ah, okay. Follow the fox. Hey, fox, go back.
Okay, and they'll like hold hands and follow Fox. So out of the forest comes Fox, followed by 2 goblins hand in hand, smiling, and Lotruda with a grim look on their face and their hand axe out, kind of ready for a fight but not starting one.
Is
Hank
Drugar
Frog.
secretly a fashionista? We don't know. We'll find out together.
I mean, like, an interesting thing to think about is, like, he grew up on the street, so, like, he wouldn't necessarily be
Used to patching
buying
it.
clothes, and if his clothes get ripped, he'd probably, like, learn a new way to, like, wear them, you know? So I think it kind of makes sense.
I'm in. I
So
quit
as
adventuring. I become a
you're
fashionista.
putting your shirt, your new Blink Dog shirt on, you see Fox walk back out through the... followed by 2 goblins hand in hand, smiling. One of them has a little bit of a ding on their head, and the other one is just walking all happy like. And then
Oh, so
Lotruda
Drugar-
comes out. Hold on, Lotruda comes out behind them with their axe pulled out. So you can take that as you will.
I'm just sort of, you know, like weighing it in my hand. You know, like.
Yeah, do you look threatening with it, like you're holding it down ready for a swing, or you're just kind of like how? Describe
Kind
to me.
of. I look
More than
like
just
I'm.
kinda
I'm sort of. Look like I'm
swinging
ready
around.
in it. You know, sort of loosening up my shoulder a little bit, like.
Oh, there's more of you. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Your
What?
friend.
How are you?
Your friend here
Oh.
said you might have some questions that I could answer.
I found these hiding in the bushes
Oh, okay.
nearby. They seem
Hmm.
friendly.
So, where are we?
I don't. What do you mean? Where? Like we're close to Gamore.
Okay, that's a good start. What's Gamore?
It's our village. So after finding out that there is a village nearby, the goblins call it Gamore. They've decided, or they have a little huddle and decide that the best course of action is to go to this village, and hopefully the rest of the goblins are as friendly as these two. You
Ooh.
definitely don't think they're full of shit. You definitely believe that their village is like close-ish. What close means, you don't know, because
Yep.
you don't know like what their perception of close is.
Okay.
But yeah, you just think that they're just happy little.
Well, I think. Can I have a second with my companions? And we'll just like, I'll bring Drugar and Lotruda over to the side, and we'll huddle up.
Now feel free to stroke the fox. It very much likes it.
They will absolutely.
Right. So I'm huddling. Okay. So okay, I think
Lotruda, put your stump up. Come on.
we should. I think we should go to the village and see if there's anyone who knows anything more. Just to see. And Lotruda, I know you don't like goblins. If they do, they said there's 100 or less. We can take that many goblins.
Do you
I
think
am
they're
very
all?
uncomfortable with this situation. Why are they so friendly?
I
Why are
don't
they
know.
speaking common?
I don't know. So you guys did pretty well, and I'm just like yelling. Yeah, we could totally kill 100 goblins, easy. What's
So,
that from?
I
Is
think-
that- oh, Star Wars. Yeah.
I think they caught a couple of words, but none of the words that mattered.
Okay, good.
But so meanwhile, they've just been sitting there, like Scritch and Fox. The one that has the cut is like scritching with one hand and like holding their head with the other one because it hurts. So Drugar comes out of the huddle, introduces himself, and learns that the goblins' names are Wink and Russa. What do you
I'll approach the goblins. I'll ask what their names are and introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Drugar.
The
What's
black-haired
your name?
one will say, I'm Wink, and this is Russa. They offer to take them back to the village. Lotruda at first thinks that maybe they should just give directions and then they can walk. Harry pipes up at this point saying maybe we should keep our guides with us.
We don't need to interrupt your camping. If it's only like the day's travel, you could just point us in the way and we will go.
Oh, okay, sure. And they'll like point you in the direction and it's a straight walk.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna say we're in a new place. I feel like we should probably keep the guides with us.
What if they have a way of... I'm gonna talk quietly off to the side. What if they have a way of letting the village know ahead of time that we are coming and they can set up an ambush?
I'll talk quietly too, and I'll say. Then we'll set them on fire. You could we have Fox scouting for us as we go?
Ah, good idea, yes. Fox can go ahead. Come back if anything he seems off, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's.
I suppose we can take the goblins then.
Yeah, because I also don't want to get lost here, without having the guides.
I mean, it's a straight line, but sure.
I mean, yeah, it's straight, but we are in a Fey plane.
But no, I am agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
For now, let's see if the goblins make it the whole way, shall we?
The goblins go grab their camping gear, they come back and they lead them toward the village. As they're walking, the forest changes. Yeah, so if there's nothing you want to do while you're walking other than that, you can just walk. So as you're walking, you notice that you kind of hit a point, and it starts to get brighter, warmer. There's no more snow.
All right.
That's a
I'm
quick
liking this.
transition.
Liking this.
So like that's a vicinity thing and not like the time of day thing.
All right.
Like the forest is sick type of scenario, or what?
I don't know.
Oh no.
That is one sick forest.
Yo, totally
Yeah,
rad
yeah, yeah.
forest. Cha-cha-cha-cha!
Boombox, baby!
DJ Forest in the house.
Summer court represent.
Wink
Is-
will pipe up and be like, "Oh, we're so close! I can see the village."
I'd like to know what it all looks like. Like, what are the walls like? Are there towers? Are there people at guard?
Oh yeah, is it walled?
It's not walled.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of stone buildings. It seems like it's pretty nondescript. This area does have a very specific scent. It smells like jasmine.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
My
That's
first
good.
thought when she said stone buildings
Was-
is, yeah, no, it won't catch fire.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. I
Well-
swear that was written down before you guys talked about fire.
And as soon as she said smells like, I thought parts. So
sorry, what does it smell like?
Jasmine and beets.
Like as in
Okay.
beetroot. Beets.
Yes, beets. Yeah, like the red beet. Or actually golden beet. It smells like dirt. Yeah, it's definitely, like, it's super well put together. Very small, doesn't have, like, the buildings are small. A, because they're goblin sized, B, because they don't, like, they house, like, single families kind of thing. And there aren't, like, that many of them as far as cities. Like, it is very much like a village hamlet. Very small. Drugar at this point has also mentioned that he would like to try to get an exorcism for Harry and his possession of the coin demon. Wink says, of course, we can take you to the healer. I don't know if they can help you, but obviously Russa needs to go there as well. When they get there, Saz tells them he's not one for exorcisms, but that perhaps his partner, who's a little bit more magically inclined, will be able to help. So instead, he helps Russa with her cut.
Hello, Saz. I have a friend who's possessed by a demon.
Oh,
I was told you could
okay.
help. Yeah. Wink told me that you are the go-to person for exorcisms.
Okay. I don't know that I can help with that.
I know you can.
I can
just look him
try.
over? Sweet.
My partner might be better suited for that.
Oh yeah. Is that
She's a little more
So-
magically inclined than I am.
sure?
I know
Sure.
I know
Where can I
some
find her?
basic healing stuff.
Oh, you should fix Russa then. I think I want your friend.
Oh, Russa, what happened? And she'll tell the story of how this rock came flying out of nowhere and just clocked her in the head. And then does tell them a story about a goblin that disappeared. When asked, like, have you been noticing any rifts or disappearances or anything like that? I do remember one fellow coming through with a story that seemed to have some actual details to this. I don't know how real it was, but yeah, he came through with a story about his friend just kind of disappeared, and then he continued on his way. He didn't know what to do. He was going to try to find help, and he walked, and then his friend ended up showing up in a village and said that he just popped back over in another place after walking for a while where he ended up. I don't know where he ended up, but yeah, he was like, his friend just said, I just showed up somewhere else. I didn't see anything to walk through, so I walked for a while, and then I walked through a portal, and I ended up back here.
So this is the village that the person popped back up at.
No, this guy like came through, told the story. So it was another village that they
Is it
found
far
their way
from here?
back to.
One
But
second.
after Saz is done putting a poultice on Russa, Grove, this little pixie, shows back up, and she's the one who's going to do the exorcism, although when she searches for something inside Harry, she does not find a demon.
Hey Grove, I'm Drugar, and I need an exorcism for my friend Harry over here. I heard you are the go-to person from Saws and Wink.
I can try.
That's all I need, baby.
I've never
You got
done an
this.
exorcism before.
Do what you need to do.
And then
It's
she's
fine.
gonna,
I'll be gentle.
she'll fly over, and she'll be like floating in front of your. Do you mind if I touch your forehead?
Go for it.
So she'll reach out her teeny tiny little, touch your forehead, and you feel like magic course in your body.
Okay.
You're not possessed.
And then you'll feel
I'm
it.
actually possessed. Yeah.
You'll feel it come back out, and she'll remove her
Okay.
hand.
While this is happening, can I use prestidigitation to make smoke come out of my feet?
You can.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just a little bit of smoke.
Oh, I see. You can do prestidigitation.
Yep. Yeah, I can.
I told you it was
Just-
a prank.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything. Except you're fey touched.
Yep. Yeah, I am.
Fey touched as in possessed by demon Fey touched?
No, Drugar. We're talking shop over here.
She'll like turn back over to Drugar. Your friend definitely isn't possessed by a demon. He does have a tie to the Fae, which is really cool.
Do I believe her?
Sign Fey.
Or now is she now in on it?
Do an insight.
I really
Oh,
hope I roll
God.
shit on this.
I'm gonna say you're gonna fail this and still think you're just gonna think the entire world is in on this.
I rolled a 9.
Drugar's gonna end up like believing he's on the Truman Show.
I might.
I think you don't necessarily believe her, but this has pushed your perception of it more to believing that this has been a prank. So you're actually wishy-washy about it now, rather than being fully set on the fact that Harry is.
Okay. Sounds good. That's, yeah,
I think
can
that
figure
makes
out
sense. Once they're done with the healer, Lotruda turns to their group and says, you know, I can't be here. I am much too on edge with this many goblins around. After being in a bunch of wars, it's just unsettling for me. So I'm going to go do a perimeter check and set up camp out there. Harry decides to join them because he is going to summon Bibiana in order to see if he can get a little bit more information, maybe even just find out where they are now. Bibiana does help with this a little bit.
So you are going to talk to the goblins, yes, Harry?
I'm gonna talk to the goblins, sure.
You
Yeah,
said
yeah,
you
I
were
wanna-
going to.
Yeah, I just want to gather like general information about like the area, nearby towns, other things. I want to know, like, ideally I'd like to know if we are on a different plane. Because I don't know if we ever actually figured out if we're actually on a different plane or if we just like teleported somewhere in the same world.
This definitely does not seem like our world. I mean, look at the goblins there.
I mean, yeah, but our world's also very big, right? Like, I don't know every part of our world. So if there's some way to confirm whether we're on the same plane or not, that'd be just good information to have. Because it could go either way. It could go either way. I don't really know.
Am I part of this
Okay.
convo?
Yeah, I assume we wouldn't exclude you.
Yeah.
We
Why
try
didn't
not
you
to
bring up
exclude
Bibiana?
you, Drugar.
I honestly, I feel like he just excludes himself because he's just off doing something else.
Yeah.
We have this Bibiana chick. Why don't we just summon her and be like, hey, chickie, where we at?
Oh, we could do. Yeah, true. Actually, we could do that.
I know we
We
need to
could do
find some
what?
good food.
We could summon Bibiana
Oh, yes.
and ask her if she knows anything about this place and whatever.
Oh, yes. It
We need some
was
fine foods,
well.
right?
If you are staying in the village, please forgive me, but I am not comfortable around these types. I think I'll just check the area myself.
Sure.
See if there's anything in, the tree lines or anything I need to be aware of.
Well, I think I'm gonna go out there to summon Bibiana to talk to her quickly too.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
will
want to do it in the
join.
middle of the village, so I'll come with you, and then I'll do the summoning, and I'll come back in the village and do the. Well, we'll see what Bibiana says and see if I need to talk to people still. So,
Yeah,
I'll do the summoning. Bibiana, Bibiana, Bibiana.
And
Make sure you write that down.
shows
You're gonna
up,
have to do that each time.
And she'll look at you like, you must be Harry. What can I do for you?
Oh, hey, Bibiana. I love the accent, by the way. I think we have gone through a portal or a rift. And
Okay, yep, I know about the rift.
okay, cool. You know about it. So we're now here, and we'd like to know: are we on the same plane? Are we on a different plane? What plane are we on? Do you know any of this? Can you illuminate me at all?
Well, I don't really know what you mean by a different plane. Like different than what you were on, different than what I'm from.
Yeah, different from what I was on.
I mean, I wasn't there. So, I don't know what plane you were on. Well, I
we
can
in
tell
the
you, I
Feywild?
guess.
So I'm gonna be real honest with you. I didn't know what plane I was on either, because I started in my original plane, ended up on the other plane, and now we've gone through a portal and might be on a third plane.
Okay,
Lotruda
well,
would know
and
basics.
I would really
being
like to leave on a jet plane, but
Don't know when I'll be back again.
yeah.
Lady, are we on the material plane or not?
I'm really worried about leading you guys astray. You're definitely not on the material plane as far as I know. But Leah kind of led me to believe that there might be two material planes, that we didn't really understand that before.
Wait.
Oh,
two.
so Harry is from another material plane, and then I'm also from a different material plane?
I think
Yeah.
that's what we have figured out, yes.
And we're not on a material plane now.
You're not on a material plane now.
Are we on a Fey plane?
We're not in my Fey plane.
Are we
Well,
on
if this
my
is-
Fey plane? No, that wouldn't
would
make
be the
sense.
same
Because
one.
Leah.
You should.
Oh, is there
you
only
share
one
the
Fey
same
plane?
plane.
No, there's
Well,
multiple Fey
what
planes.
I'm saying is I don't
Save
recognize
up the
this
map to
plane.
be around.
But if there are two material planes, it would make sense that the material plane that this other person, Lotruda, I think, is from, would
Yes.
also have a Fey plane.
Okay. So you're from my Fey plane.
I'm
And this
from the
might
Never
be-
Never.
So this might be a... Okay. So this
So
might be
there
like a
are
mirrored Fey
multiple-
plane.
Multiple planes in multiple versions of... I wonder how far it goes. Huh.
Are you trying to imply that all goblins must be bad?
I mean... Yes, all goblins. Maybe. I don't
Not-
know.
So
Not all
you've-
goblins.
You've never encountered a goblinoid that has been nice?
Maybe. A 1 in a million. This is just confusing is all. It's different from what I expected, you know?
Perhaps meeting these goblins isn't... Perhaps
stopping.
meeting these these goblins is a reason to look inside yourself.
You have a little goblin and all that.
Re-examine the way that think about it.
There's gonna be a learning opportunity and a moral behind these stories, isn't there? Ugh.
After letting Bibiana go, Harry reminds Lotruda that dealing with the Fae can sometimes not be the best option, and that you should be very careful when making deals with the Fae.
Yeah, I'll dismiss her. I'll dismiss her again. Bibiana!
She'll like disappear while like.
I give a bow.
Thank you for the information. I'm gonna turn to Lotruda. Okay, Lotruda. When dealing with the Fae, you really don't want to owe them anything. You just don't make deals with the Fae. I know I have, but I'm already beholden to them. I've been sold to them already. But just be very, very, very careful.
Oh, I was just saying it's good to know, you know, that I have the opportunity to make a deal if I wanted to.
Everyone has the opportunity to. That's how people get turned into muffins.
Not the gumdrop muffins.
Meanwhile, while this was all going on, Drugar has gone on a shopping spree.
Winky, baby! My god, my person. Where can I get some? Is there a shop or anything? Oh, ooh, not 20.
Sorry.
Is there any? Just wondering if you guys got a shop here. Anything that, you know, maybe a blacksmith or something like that, or even like a place to shop where I can buy some items or some like teas or.
What exactly are you looking for? That was a lot of different things.
I'm actually looking for all of them. So we're doing it. It's a shopping spree. Let's do this. Okay.
And when the shopkeep sees you eyeing it, he'll pipe up and he will say, "Oh, I see you're eyeing our house blend. It's very interesting."
Well, how so?
Well, I'm sure you've noticed we do a lot of beets.
Yeah.
Tea, we make our own blend with some of the imported teas, and we add dried beets to it. So it's a very earthy taste, and it is bright red in color.
Is this called Shroot Store? Shroot General Store?
Yeah, is this
It
person
wasn't,
goblin
but it
named
is now.
Dwight? Dwight? Is this the goblin's name?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna need a map.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna need.
How big of a map are we looking for? Are you looking for like a village map so you can find all of our fun little shops, or are you looking for something?
I want something. I want as broad as you got.
All right, you got it, sir. We'll slap down a map.
Great.
When you walk in, firstly, she's gonna look at you and be like, "That's a really cool shirt," and then she'll ask you what she can get for you. She'll point you in the right direction of your kerchief.
Awesome. This person's now my new best friend.
But like looking around, like it's a lot of like really like fun and interesting clothing.
Love it.
Colors and styles that are kind of weird. She's very eccentric.
No, I love it. So a Drugar would be driven to like a very eccentric type of like piece of fabric that can be fastened into like a little kerchief for Fox, but he Drugar will buy two of them because he'll use one as like a bandana for himself, so they're matching.
Sure, yeah. I like it. And so Lotruda goes on to do the perimeter check, set up camp, and Harry goes back into town to meet up with Drugar. It looks like a normal village, just goblins. They get the feeling that everybody is happy. Morale's very high. They can hear in the distance goblins chatting at each other. They don't hear any yelling. They don't hear like anything negative. General morale of this.
Where are we staying in the village?
I don't know. Where are you staying in the village?
I don't think we are staying in the village because Lotruda's a little on edge.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's true. I guess we'll go meet up with Lotruda then. We'll stay outside the village.
After talking to Bibiana, did you want to go back to? Think you got the information?
I think I got the information I wanted, so I think I'll go talk to, well, like, I'll go meet up with the Drugar, because Lotruda was gonna scout out the area, right? Yeah.
So you're probably walking up as Wink is showing me on the map where points of interest are. So the enchanted spot, the other
Wink will
village.
take you to like a little restaurant. It's like not a tavern.
Is Wink treating me to a meal? Wink, love it.
Wink.
And he'll order like a round of drinks. It's not alcohol. It's beet juice. Lotruda asks them, like, what'd you find out?
Drugar will go over to Lotruda and be like, here, check it out. Unique tea just for this one area, so give Lotruda a bag of Feywild House Blend tea.
Why does it
That's how I
smell
wrote
like...
it.
It smells very earthy. It's very earthy tea. What's in it? Do you know?
Dirt.
I was told
Yes.
beet. That's it. That's all I was told. I don't know what else to say.
What did you find out in the village? Did anything stand out to you? I was watching from afar and people were playing and
I wish when Drugar is like now like his eyes widen because he's like, oh god, was I supposed to be like on the lookout for something? So he's gonna be like, totally cool. I went to the various stores to check, make sure they're all on the up and up. So everything seemed fine, totally. But check this out, and then he'll undo the map. Wink. Got around and stuff, and he showed me all the good spots. This place has a very good, enchantment person that we might be able to get some sweet gear from. This is the village that the goblins, disappeared from and then reappeared right outside this area here. And so I feel like at this point I have the tab map. You tab map and you have the map.
So the black dot is the village that you're at. The blue dot is the place where he peed and disappeared. The like gray mauve dot thing is a village. The purple village is the village with the magic person in it, and the like line circle is the possible reappearance area. So they start their watches. Nothing weird happens in the night. They wake up the next morning. Drugar does go back into town very quickly the next morning to talk to Grove.
Drugar's going to go to Grove, and he's actually going to ask about if they've noticed any type of power influxes, as well as if they've noticed any animals have the crazy blue eyes that were in the other plane.
Ooh.
So she will tell you that she has never seen an animal with blue glowing eyes. So that must be something specific to wherever you poured it in from. And she doesn't know of any like powerful spots or anything beyond knowing the same story that there was like the one story, friend to friend that has been told about the goblin who disappeared and reappeared like a whiles away. But she doesn't know like any like fonts or anything of extreme power beyond the fact that sometimes that just like happens in the Fae, that they're just like some of the pools happen to have a little extra magic in them, and some of the vegetation itself is just innately magic. Some of the people who live here are innately magic, but nothing like super powerful of note. So they set off on their travels for the day. Nothing really happens the first day, except the fact that Harry notices that Lotruda's a little off, and so asks them about it, and they go into detail about the reasons and the way that they're feeling about the goblins. And this leads into them kind of being confused because they were so used to goblins being the enemy, being evil, and all of the ones that they saw in this village have been so kind.
I think the reappearing thing, when we came to this place, there was no portal left behind, was there?
No.
So
yeah.
I don't think we'll find anything at the reappearance.
I agree, but we might.
And then
The
the guy
disappearance
disappeared.
area might even be a shortcut, so definitely head there first.
You know, you're on some.
Let's
citizen
visit
time.
all of them, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So
we're
we
gonna
want to
do
take the
Well,
red
The red
route.
one.
Right.
The
Yeah.
red route.
Okay, red route it is. Red rum.
Okay,
And
neither
so
of us
while
said
you're
either of those
traveling,
things.
is there anything
Specific that you want to be doing, or are we just like getting there?
I think we're
Getting there.
we're getting there. We're keeping out. Like we're not gonna be. I'm gonna have my hammer out in case something gets saucy. But our normal progression.
There's a lot going on in
Right, I
Lotruda's
can go
mind,
frame a little
so they're like quite quiet, but still like helping out and leading, you know, because they've got really good survival and stuff. So
As they sit down for camp that night, Drugar invites Harry to his first lesson of learning to speak with animals.
I'd like to welcome you to the first lesson of speaking with animals. I am your teacher,
Oh, okay,
Drugar.
yeah. All right.
Harry.
Yep.
Please take some notes.
Oh, super good at that.
And
All right.
as the first thing you need to do is be respectful with the animal. I have
Okay.
enlisted the help of Fox, and he's aware of today's lesson.
Hi,
So-
hi, Fox.
Harry, Fox, please establish a relationship
We already,
of mutual respect.
I think we already have that. We've been traveling together for like weeks.
Fantastic. That concludes lesson 1 of speaking with animals.
Okay. All right. Quit. All right.
I'll see you here tomorrow for lesson 2.
Yeah.
Good work,
lesson-
Harry.
Thank you, Teach.
You're welcome.
That night, they each have a dream. And those dreams are impressions of memories that they seem to have forgotten.
Y'all wake up the next morning.
Good night. Morning.
You've all, you all had like a weird, not a bad sleep, but a weird.
Okay.
Go on.
You each had a dream. It wasn't fully formed, it was more like you were getting ideas. These ideas feel like memory.
Okay.
And one memory that each of you shares is that you remember waking up in an area that had scorch marks around.
Ooh.
All right.
The scorch marks
Well-
similar to the ones that we left when we came here.
So they continue traveling. They eventually get to the point where they think that they're near the disappearing spot, and so they start looking for it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good spread.
Someone did better than me.
Yeah,
Man.
right. I'm a private investigator by trade. Let's remember that.
You notice an area that is very open, and you see scorch marks around the outside of it. They look basically the exact same as your dreams, as well as the rift from home, as well as the rift we're in.
You seeing what I'm seeing, Lotruda?
I am. It looks pretty much exactly the same.
Hey guys, I think I found something over here. Never mind. It was just a fallen over log.
Thanks, Drugar. We actually found something over here if you want to come.
Coming.
Because you've done this before, you know exactly what you're looking for. You know exactly where you're looking for it. You basically just have to walk in a circle. That shimmeriness, that very small crack, kind of see-through from this very specific angle.
Yay.
All right.
Yay-ish.
We found another one.
They do think about trying to go through it, but realizing that they will have to open it up again, and how that's actually probably making the problem worse. They were supposed to be closing these, finding a way to fix them. They decide not to go through it.
Do we just keep portal hopping? See what happens?
I mean, it would be good to go on the other side to tell people what is happening, but then we'd also need to find ourselves another way back.
Yeah.
And also, did we not widen the portal using our magic? Are we not making the problem worse each time we do it? It's good to know that this is here, definitely, because it is our way home. But I think maybe we should stay longer on our side.
And Drugar's gonna mark exactly on the map where it is, so we know.
Oh, so this is our way home. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we should keep...
We assume. We don't know where the portal is.
Go to the 7th layer of hell, I don't know.
And so if there's nothing that you guys want to do during your camp, or travel, as long as nothing happens, then we can just start the next one at the village.
So, sounds wonderful.
I think that works for me.
Great.
Yep.
Sounds good. So we'll start at the village. A month's time. Hey, thanks for checking out Chicka D&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Also, it'd be really cool if you came and checked us out live at Chickadee93 on Twitch, where you get to participate in the conversation, or watch us play D&D on campaign days. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye.